Greetings, my compatriots of YouTube. I am your humble host, Dragaunus, and we are back again today in Game Dev Tycoon. Now, it's been a while since we've been in this. So long, in fact, that they've actually come out with an update for the game. Cannot talk tonight. Forgive me. From what I've seen, there have been no changes to the gameplay or nothing to my save game. It just made a few upgrades. One of which I've seen so far is that actually it looks like everything's going to fit on my screen for once, and I don't have to mess around with the window. So we should have no problems with the thing bugging out like last time. Okay, so we started in, and we already have a new proposition and weird letters that I don't know. Let's decrypt it and see what it says. This is a very special offer. Our agents have recently managed to gain access to some critical systems of one of your competitors. If you want to play war games, then transfer 18. I'm not dyslexic, but I just read that backwards. 81K to the enclosed location and will initiate the sabotage. Ooh, sabotage. I really don't like to fight dirty, especially with sabotage stuff like that, so I think I'm just going to decline. We don't want backlash coming back at us. So, no thanks, Agent Blowfish. So, what do we have going on? We have one research point. Nothing going on right now. 2.3 million. 6.7k fans. Oh, there we go. Hello. Dear Dragaunus Games, we have followed your progress in recent years and would like to extend this formal hiccups. Oh my. Okay. We have followed your progress in recent years and would like to extend this formal invitation to participate in the biggest game convention on the planet, Games, also known as G3. How original. Okay. By having your own company booth at G3, you can gain a lot of fans and hype for your games, and think our audience would love to see you there. We will contact you yearly with booth options. Hope to see you at G3, the G3 committee. G3. Market analysis. It seems that the market has normalized again with no particularly strong trends. What a shame. Okay, so what do we need to do? Well, the only thing we can do right now is develop a new engine or create a new custom, or develop a new game or create a new custom engine. Though, would it be worth it right now? Mouse, joystick, simple cutscenes. I mean, we have the money. Let's go for it. Let's make a new game first, then we'll decide. Okay, new game. Game number 10. What kind of game do we want to play? Do we want to develop a sequel for our biggest selling game, System Shock? Maybe not right now. Let's instead go with, let's make a sci-fi game. And we're going to make a sci-fi adventure game. We're going to make it on... now this is important. Do we want to create, or do we want to buy a license for something? Maybe the Super TS? Maybe? Or do we want to make it on the Game Link? It has a high market value, or market share right now. Nah, let's just go back with the PC. Let's make this a mature game too. And let's use the Dragon Wing 1.0. And what are we going to make our new sci-fi game? Let's see. Well, I've been watching an old kung fu show I watched back in my childhood. The glory days of cartoons. So, I know, let's make, instead of an adventure game, let's make this an action game. And let's call it Kung Fu Space Monks. Kung Fu Space Monks! For mature audiences. Or maybe for everyone. Yeah, let's go with that. As you can tell, I'm very tired, so I have no idea if this will be a hit or not. But, oh well. Linear story, sure. Save game, sure. Gamepad, yes. Stories and quests, maybe a little bit. Engine, good. Gameplay, good. Okay. Kung Fu Space Monks. This will certainly be something different. Dialogues. Let's raise it slightly up so the monks' voice mouths are slightly out of sync with the dialogue. It's slightly out of sync with the talking, so it looks like an old kung fu movie where they translated it from the original Chinese to English. Those movies were so out of sync, it was... You could barely take those old kung fu movies seriously, but they're still awesome. Like Way of the Dragon and all that. Other kung fu movies are available, though really not as good. As you can tell, I'm also a Bruce Lee fan. Or, don't really know that. Well, you know that now. I just mentioned one of his movies. Yes, I'm a Bruce Lee fan. Yeah. Kung Fu Space Monks. Kung Fu Space Monks. What am I thinking? Oh well. If it pays the bills, it pays the bills. Should we get to booth? 500k? For medium booth? Let's just start with a small booth. We don't want to overburden ourselves. Let's just go ahead and finish this up now. 20 and 25. New records. Awesome. And let's release the game. Release the game. Game review for our newly released game, Kung Fu Space Monks, came in. 8. Very good. 9. They're focused on gameplay and serving this game very well. 9. Oh my gosh. Kung Fu Space Monks. Who would have thought? Now that I think about it, I'd probably play it myself. If you create something you wouldn't play, why bother? Oh, looks like it's just in time for G3 too. Can we break? Oh, we did break 10,000. We broke 40,000 people coming to our booth. Awesome. We had 45. Cool. We didn't make it into the top 100, but once we gain more fans, I'm sure we will. Alright then. That's sounding good. Let's go ahead and send Vincent Rose on vacation. The latest game by Dragaunus Games has received a very positive review. Informed Gamer gave it a 9, saying their focus on gameplay served the game very well. If Dragaunus Game continues to innovate like this, they might become a new fan favorite. I sure hope so. Wow. Whoa. New research. Sequels. That may be something we need to look into. Almost 90k units. Oh, past 90k units now. Kung Fu Space Monks. Selling well. We're at 2.6 million now. Very good. Very, very good. Let's do some research if we can. Ooh, we have a lot of stuff to research actually. Let's see, there's better AI, medium games, little evidence. La 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 la. Better dialogues, open world, 2D graphics v3, 3D graphics, and sequels. 3D graphics. I think it might be close to the oh, 3D graphics. We may want to get into this now. Shall we? 15 points? All research points? Yes, we will make history by making our games in 3 dimensions. 3D. It is the way of the future. Okay. That bout with insanity is over with. Back to work. Kung Fu Space Monks is off the market. Sold 100k units and generated 700k in sales. Not too shabby. And we finished research on 3D graphics. So, I think it's time now to create a new custom game engine. With the 3D graphics, the simple cutscenes, the mouse, and the joystick. Now, what will we call our new game engine? Well, it's not that innovative, so let's just go with the Dragon Wing V 2.0. Or should it be V2? 2V? No. V2.0. Yes. Dragon Wing V 2.0. Create the engine. Ooh, today Vony has announced their very own console called the Play System. Apparently the company has completely reworked their earlier Play System prototype after Ninvento cancelled the project. Interesting. The new Play System comes with a CD-ROM drive and a 32-bit processor and is wholly owned by Vony. Industry professionals say this might be the beginning of a new generation of consoles. Ninvento declined to comment. The Play System will enter the market next month. How very interesting. It seems Vony has staked their claim into the video game market. Should we help them along by supplying them with new and exciting games? Probably. In real life, I'm a PlayStation guy myself. PS4 for the win. Other gaming systems are available, though not as good or trustworthy. That's my stake in that, and I'm leaving it at that. Okay, so we have our new game engine settled, so let's create the new game. What will we play? Or how about a new vampire game? I'm feeling vampirish, I guess. Let's make it a action game, because action games are awesome. should we go for a new... Should we make a play? I don't think it's quite time for the play system yet. Not yet. Let's go back for the PC. Yeah, the PC. And we're going to use the Dragonwing V2.0. And we're not going to make a sequel to our first vampire game because that was kind of a bust. Let's make a new one. We're going to call it... It's going to be for mature audiences because this one's going to be called Bloodlust. Oh, Bloodlust. In which you are a new vampire and you must survive your trials and your lust for blood and gore. Yeah, that sounds like fun. And we're going to do this in 3D. For 3D blood effects. When you bite to the neck, they rip their throat out and just splatter everywhere and it make a huge mess in 3D. The beginning's of 3D, so it may look crappy, but it'd be exciting for this time. And let's have simple cutscenes. And let's raise the store quest so that'll work. Let's have a mouse, because we're gonna need a mouse for this. Let's leave the engine about there. That looks good. Hey, we have some hype building up for the game. Awesome, we have enough fans now that we get hype for when games are being developed. Pretty awesome. Let's bump dialogues up because we want to inspire fear into our victims with our... Because when your vampire character is talking to him, he'll have a silver tongue. Not literally, because given the mythology that you're following, a silver tongue could actually kill a vampire. Now the silver tongue's the old-fashioned silver tongue where you can allure them quite easily and draw them in. So you can bite them! Sorry. Well designed, just a little bit. Sound. Want to have good, gory sounds. Okay. Ooh, building up the research points now. That's good for business. Oh, looks like we're going to have a new record in design. And, Vincent. Vincent! And done. Kept putting bugs in, the little bugger. Jeez. Okay, so we got a new record and... Design! Yeah, design. Sure, I knew that. Alright. Ooh, almost leveled up in 3D graphics. Oh, but Vincent Rose just leveled up. That's exciting. Due to the increase in experience, the following staff have earned a raise. A rate? Just because he leveled up, he should get double his pay right off? I don't exactly agree with that. I think he should get half his pay more, to be perfectly honest. I mean, I guess I'm just fickle. Oh well, he gets it anyway. We're doing alright for right now. We have 2 million in the bank. We may have more once this kicks off, if it kicks off good. And 7, that's not too bad. 6, they liked it. They liked it, they didn't love it. Very good by Game Hero. Okay. And 6 shows potential. Alright, I guess we can take that. Take it straight to the bank! Not too shabby. too shabby at all. Well, looks like we're going to end on a high note today. Alright, so once Bloodlust finishes off, we'll end the video. But in the meantime, let's quickly do some training for both of them. Let's, Vincent, I need you to think. So I'm going to make you think. So think. Mystic Lenny, no research right now. We're also going to make you think. Come on, think, man, think. Booth? Do we want to set up Booth for our next go with this? For next time? Yeah, I think we will. Okay, so we're going to do a medium booth. This is a larger booth and a better location. We should expect more visitors with this booth and have space to give away demos of our game. Demos are good, so I think we're going to go for a yeah, let's take a gamble and go with the medium booth. Alright, with that note, I think I'm going to... Oh, Bloodlust is now off the market. It's sold 69k units and sold close to 500k in sales. That should make up for our booth. Not really. Okay. So, I have been your humble host, Dragaunus, and this has been Game Dev Tycoon, and this is me bidding you all adieu. Take care.